Alright, I'm pretty sure all of you know, very aware that it is Christmas week. Sleigh bells are ringing, jinglings are jinging and shit like that. This is the time of the year for giving gifts, and I feel like this is a great time to do a Secret Santa for all the F1 drivers. I know the F1 series do it already, but I've got my own ideas of what I'd give them. I've got no budget here, I'm trying to make everyone happy. That's essentially what I'm doing. Some drivers are harder than others. Some I felt were pretty easy. Let me just go through them and explain. We start off with the title winner Lando Norris. And what do you get for a man who has it all? I'll be honest, I didn't want to get him nothing too crazy. I thought, let me just get him something I think he will like and use. Because Lando looks like a party type of guy, doesn't he? He looks like he's always down to get his groove on. Knows a few good tunes in that, so I thought it was perfect to get him in some DJ decks. I think he hasn't pulled a Nico Rosberg, but after his career's ended, I could very much see him being a DJ. I don't know why, it's just how he looks, I guess, but I could fully see him becoming a DJ, so I felt like I should help him get started with that. Hence why I've gotten this. The next is Oscar Piastri. Oscar Piastri, man. It's got to happen to someone at some point. Lando got the same present last year, you're going to get it this year. An expensive ass bottle. I'm sorry. It's got to happen. You fumbled, you get the bottle of the year. It's expensive, it's got alcohol in it, so you can just drink your sorrows away. Forget about this season. And then maybe next season you can get something better. But I think he's got what he's deserved this year. George Russell. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this man, so he's getting cold. Like, I'm a George Russell hater. There's nothing more to say, he's getting cold. But if I have to get him something, I'll get him a Ralph Lauren polo shirt. Just, he's posh boy, innit? You can see him wearing it. I'm completely convinced that this is what he'd rock, and you can't go wrong. I think I'd rock it too, but like, he's probably got about 2 of each colour in his wardrobe. I'm almost certain. So another one couldn't hurt him too much, can it? In Kimi Antonelli, I'm not gonna lie, Kimi Antonelli was quite hard to shop for. I did not know what to expect. I had to try and do some research, see what he was into, and this is the best I came up with. A plate of pasta. You know what? If you want to use your imagination, it's Gordon Ramsay made this shit, or like Michelin star pasta maker. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's just his mum's pasta. That's maybe might be what he likes the most. But I heard he likes to eat pasta. It is not a dig at him being Italian. He said it himself. You know what I mean? He's not gonna not enjoy it, is he? So yeah, good for you, Kimmy. It looks good. I'll have some. If you don't want to eat, I'll take saves, mate. Max Verstappen. Right. When it comes to Max Verstappen, we kind of all know that he's strictly driving and like all he does is drive. So I thought, let's give him a challenge, right? I feel like he needs something to test his abilities and see how good a driver he really is, which obviously he already is, but I feel like I need to take him to a new territory which he hasn't quite explored yet. So I've got him a Robin Reliant. 800 horsepower, right? I'm putting some F1 engine in this shit, I don't care. I'm putting a stupid engine in it, and I best believe you're going to see Max go around some sort of track in this. What's that one he did the GT around? Nordschleife? Is that it? I might sound stupid if I'm wrong, but get him in the car. Let's see him master that one, eh? I think he'll have fun trying to master it. And with his teammate, or not teammate anymore, Yuki Tsunoda, obviously the hat's over his eyes, he's a bit small, so there was only one size hat, so I couldn't do anything, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. He hasn't got a race seat for next year. Let's get him one now. Just make him feel like he's involved still. I know it hurts, but you'll get over it. Charles Leclerc. Obviously, he's been quite unlucky in Ferrari recently. Not because of his skill by any means, but because the car's shit. So I feel like... I don't know how much hope he's got left. I think the best idea for a gift are some of them fancy crystal rocks. You know, like the ones the fine girls carry around and say they mean shit. I feel like if Charles just keeps it lucky, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the name of a rock. Like, I was gonna say Yosemite. What the fuck? I don't know. Like an emerald or lazuli or some shit. Keep it in his pocket before he races, or maybe like puts him in a circle before his weekends. Maybe he'll get some good luck. I'm just trying to manifest something good for Leclerc because I don't know if it's looking very good at all. Hopefully this helps him get a bit luckier, essentially. And with his teammate Lewis Hamilton, we all know he's a bit of a fashionista, per se. He likes his fashion, doesn't he? He likes to swag out a bit, and I feel like I'll get him a present just to keep up with the times per se. So I've got him some Dior Hedi Slimani jeans. I know, Lewis don't even wear jeans like that. I don't know what he wears. But I feel like he just needs to get with the times a bit more. This is what like the youngers are wearing. Maybe if he wore some of these, people would be like, yo, he's dripped the fuck out. So I'm sure like it's a good idea. I know he can style it with something. He don't have a stylist, does he? I don't know if Lewis has a stylist. If he does, I kind of would look at his fashion in less of a high regard. But just chuck on the headies, and I'm sure everyone's going to rate your fit, bro. Alexander Albon. Honestly, I forgot what I got for a second, but I do remember. Like, this one was quite hard to look for. So I just went on Instagram scouring around, and I found out he has a page where he's got lots of pets. He's got loads of cats, like a dog and horses or something stupid. So I thought, let me add something exotic to his catalogue of animals. Come on, a lemur? I think this is a good choice. I think he's going to love this one. I kind of think Albon gives the vibe of a lemur. I don't know how to explain that one. But like, look at them both. They're quite similar, aren't they? They emit the same energy. So I think they're going to mesh along really well. And you've got another pet to look after. Maybe you'll get along well with your cat or something. Lemur? I don't know what a lemur is. Is it like, oh, whatever. Carlos Sainz. This one's just off pure vibes, like a good, nice, wholesome gift. I don't think, I refuse to believe that Carlos Sainz does not have one of these in his house already. And if he doesn't, what is he doing? Because he absolutely needs a jukebox inside of his house. Think about it. It's just, look at him. Like, looks go a long way. And I feel like he's an old soul. He might want to wake up in the morning, put the jukebox on, play a little, maybe play some Christmas tunes, get in the mood, if you know what I'm trying to say. I think it's perfect with Carlos Sainz. I don't know if he wants one of them ones where you can put a little quarter into it, play your favourite song. You know, he's definitely into that old fashioned sort of stuff. He's just, maybe because he's old, I don't know. He's not that old, but he looks old. I'm sorry. But yeah, I feel like he won't be mad at that at all. He'll make use out of it, I believe. Now, on to Liam Lawson. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I know what's behind it already. And you lot have to agree with me on this one. Tell me Liam Lawson is not a smoker. This guy needs a free five of Gorilla Glue. It doesn't have to be Gorilla Glue necessarily. It could be anything, like just some top shelf. He's got money. But look at him. As a New Zealander, I know I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure he is smoking loud. I don't know, I can't tell you why. Like, fucking hell, mate, this spliff fucking hit me. Like, come on. Fucking hell, 3-5 Gorilla Glue, mate. Crikey, it's beautiful stuff. You cannot see that reaction. I'm telling you. Just look at his eyes. I know after a long weekend, he goes home and just rolls up a fat one. So let me just give him a little, treat for staying in red racing bulls, keeping his career alive. He deserves it, man. Relax for the winter. That's all I'm going to say. And Isaac Hadjar. Well, my inspiration behind this gift was, Hadjar is a bit like temperamental. He gets a bit angry behind the wheel sometimes. He can lose his temper quite quickly, rage out a bit. So it's only right to get him some stress balls, right? Just to keep him contained in them tense moments. Whenever he feels like he's going to get a bit angry, maybe crash out, just get a little squeeze of the ball. Maybe you feel a little better. Maybe you relax a bit. And you can approach the situation with a calm mind. And that can improve his game. And as well speaking, he's about to join Red Bull, so these may be even handier next year. Fernando Alonso. Oldest driver on the grid. That doesn't really mean much, like it leads to this present, I'll be honest. But yeah, I heard him complaining a lot that, obviously he said he was the unluckiest driver on the grid. If everyone remembers that famous radio message from earlier this season. And I felt a bit bad for him, honestly, because his car's been going through a lot of problems. He's been struggling a bit with DNFs and engine issues and whatnot. So I thought I would get him something reliable. An old, reliable Ford Fiesta 2005. Or like around that year. I went for the Ford Fiesta because, hard-headed. I was going to get my Honda, but he probably is traumatized with the Honda engines at this point, so I didn't want to take him down that sort of road. I thought the Fiesta would be good, old, reliable, never break down on you, easy to fix. I think he'll have a great time whipping that around. He'll get the most out of it, that's what we know for sure. He will get the absolute most out of that Fiesta. Maybe, if I'm feeling nice, I'll kit out for his birthday or something. And his teammate Lance Stroll. It was a bit weird shopping for him because he seems like the most boring personality there is. He doesn't really tend to say much in interviews, and that's when it snapped. It all just clicked together. He needs a thesaurus, man. Maybe he's just struggling to get his words out. Maybe he hasn't got the words in his head to just conjure a sentence to give to these interviewers. So I think a thesaurus is thesaurus. Wow, I'm saying it wrong. I might be the stupid one, damn. I think this is perfect for him. Learn a few words, come back in new season, and have a good conversation with the interviewer. Be more entertaining. I think this is perfect. Oliver Behrman. A great rookie, great bloke. He seems like a chill bloke, doesn't he? I know he's English as well. He kind of reminds me of a lot of people around my area. Like, just a young English man looking to have a good time. So I thought, how about this? An all-inclusive night out with the boys. That's it, Ollie. Come over, come see us. Come down to Maidstone. I feel like we're going to take him to Maidstone because it's a bit nicer than the other areas I come from. But it's got a nice, not nice, but like, it's still got a bit of cutting edge to it, you know what I mean? This is literally the Wetherspoons in Maidstone. I feel like he'll be at home there. Drinks from me. I'll pay for them all. Just enjoy yourself, mate. That is what I'm going to get you for Christmas. I'm sure you enjoy it. If you remember that is. And his teammate Esteban Ocon. I'll be so real. I forgot what I got him. Like, I'm looking at this right now with the box. I don't know what I got him. What I do remember, he just seemed a bit boring. Like, from all the drivers on the grid, he actually seems like the most boring. Which I know he's got the SD bestie and all that, but what does he actually do besides race and travel? So this is actually just a reveal at the same time as me. I forgot what I got him. Cards Against Humanity. It actually makes sense. Because I just feel like he needs to, what's the word? Explain himself a bit more. Or like, show a bit more of a personality. A bit more of what he's about, the type of humour he has. So I thought, it plays perfect game. I don't know what friends he, maybe play with other drivers on the grid. That'd be quite fun. They should do that as a YouTube video. Just have F1 drivers playing games like this. But yeah, he needs to have a bit more fun. I know you've got the shit end of the stick because everyone else is getting like cars and everything expensive stuff, and you're getting Cards Against Humanity, but you don't show anything. Like, I tried to do some research, see what you like. I don't know what you like, man. So here's your personality maker, I guess. Nico Hulkenberg. This one's a bit similar to like a Liam Lawson's present, in where I can't like prove this is what he does or this is what he loves. But as a German man, I'm fully playing to the stereotype. And it's probably true. Have a few pints, mate. I know you're going to be a fan. He's not going to say no to a few pints, is he? I was going to say 1, but come on. I think 3 for the 3rd place in Silverstone. He deserves it, man. Putting in a lot of good work. He's a bit older as well. Like, he doesn't want these little boy gifts, little toys to play around with. Let's give him a few pints like the man he is, mate. I don't know what he drinks, probably like, I don't know beers, I'm not a beer man at all. What's it called, Heisenberg? Was that real? Heineken, he's a Heineken drinker. That's what he is. Let's give him a few Heinekens. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. And his teammate Gabby Bortoletto. He was as well a hard one to shop for, like I didn't really know what he wanted. He looks like someone who's pretty content with anything, honestly. I think I'd give him a football and he'd be happy. But I thought I'll go for a little deep dive, see what he's into. And I came out with this. A little tennis ball machine for him. I heard he likes tennis. I heard he wanted to get into tennis a little bit. And I think this is a great way to start. Good present. You can take it around with him. It looks portable. Maybe you can take it to the paddock with him. With a racket, swing a few balls. Get some not home runs. This is tennis, not baseball. Don't know. Just practice his serve, I guess. Or his turns. And then before you know it, he's got a career after F1 in tennis. So I think they can play a bit older, I don't know. But yeah, he's good, man. Pierre Gasly, the Alpine driver, bottom of the grid. It's probably a tough time because he really does not deserve a bottom of the grid car. He's clearly better than that. As you can see, he managed to score a few points in it. But it's not looking good in Alpine at the minute, so I think he needs some help, per se. I've decided to get him a Davis Goggins motivational book. I feel like he needs to hear this. He needs to just take a moment, maybe use it before your races. Just put it in your head and realise, I know we're in a shit situation, we're in Alpine, we're terrible, but I can still make shit happen. That is exactly what this is for. Maybe I get him an audiobook as well, just on the side. That might help him a lot. He can listen to it while he's racing. It might motivate him a bit to pull out the Q3 appearances, potential P10s, P9s, and Just keep him going through this potentially difficult Alpine tenure. And his teammate, Colapinto. I'll be so real. This was hard as well. I didn't know what to get him. Well, actually, it was easier than I thought it'd be. Because I've heard him on radio and seen a couple of things about him complaining about the environment. And like, he didn't like changing the tyres for fastest laps. He didn't like what it was. The fireworks going off because of like animals or whatever. So I thought, let me just get him something safe and secure. Nothing wasteful. Something I know he's going to like. I got him a mother. The baby's not included. Just let me clear that up. No, it doesn't have to be included. It's just proof that that's a real mum. I feel like he's got a type here. I've seen photos of him hanging around mums and stuff. You can't go wrong, can he? He's gonna love it. I don't know whose mum this is. I'm sorry if it's your mum. I don't make the rules. I've just picked it out random. And Colapinto's gonna have her for the week or the year. I don't know. Let's see how they get along, eh? Maybe become the dad that stepped up. And that's it. That's everything I'll get for the drivers. If you made it this far, thank you. GG's, man. Like, subscribe, comment what you'd get them. Comment what you get me. Actually, here's what I would like for Christmas. I would like you as a viewer to like and subscribe and comment. That's all I'm asking for. As Mariah Carey said, all I want for Christmas is your support. I'm pretty sure that's what she said anyways. Yeah, thank you.